Welcome everybody to another Build Fly Go video. Quick nighttime flight over Madison, see what the low light functionality of these cameras look like. I think the top one is going to be a little blurry, but we'll see what it looks like. I'll try and insert some of the some of the audio from ATC into this flight as well, so that you'll hear me talking to traffic control and them giving me some directions and pointing out traffic and some of the other interesting bits. All right, enjoy.
Madison Airport Data Sierra 2252 Zulu, wind 3407, visibility 10, ceiling 4,400 broken. Temperature 902.1, altimeter 29908. Visual approaches use landing in front of runway 363. Notice airman, runway 32 closed. Taxiway Golf and Juliet closed. Taxiway Alpha 3 is still marked as Charlie. Advise others to contact Sierra.
Madison clearance, experimental 689 Romeo Victor, south ramp with Sierra. Just looking for city tour 2200.
4 cross runway 3, hold short runway 32. Experimental 689 Romeo Victor, Madison clearance, maintain VFR at or below 3000. Departure frequency 135.45, squawk 0430.
VFR at or below 3035, 45, 0430, or 689 Romeo Victor.
Experimental 9 Romeo Victor, is that correct? Are you ready to taxi now?
Negative, I'll call you in a minute.
Roger.
So I have my clearance, and I'm going to taxi up on the non-movement area, do my run-up, which we'll see there, and then I'll talk to ground. So here we go, coming up on the end of our hangar row. You'll see me look both ways. Don't hit an airplane, don't hit a car, look both ways. And doing my run-up, which for the non-airplane people amongst you, is a test of the ignition system and just sort of a quick test of the engine and the avionics and things like that.
Experimental 689 Romeo Victor, Madison ground runway 3, taxi via Delta Bravo.
3 Delta Bravo, inspection, departure behind.
Experimental 9 Romeo Victor, Roger, contact tower holding short runway 3 at Bravo 3.
Tower Bravo 3, thanks, sir.
So that was a little mumbly. So I got my taxi clearance, and then I asked if I could do the intersection departure at Bravo 3 for runway 3. Runway 3 is huge, so I can easily take off on a little slightly shortened.
Tower Toronto 689 Victor, Bravo 3, runway 3, ready to go.
689 Romeo Victor, Madison Tower, roger. 689 Romeo Victor, turn setting 270, runway 3 at Bravo 3, clear for takeoff.
Left 2703 at Bravo 3, clear for takeoff, 689 Romeo Victor.
So I taxied up to the runway hold short line and told him I was ready to go. And he didn't release me right away, probably because there was another airplane in the protected area or another airplane coming up to land on 36 probably. So just waited for that other airplane to be clear, and then he let me go. So here we go. I'm accelerating this a little bit just because otherwise these take a while. It's fairly dark here. I'm taking off roughly northeastwards, and I'll be turning left towards the city. Let's see how these videos look. It looks fairly dark, but we'll see.
Departure experimental 689 Romeo Victor, level 2200.
Experimental 689 Romeo Victor, Madison departure radar contact. Altitude, your discretion, proceed on course for the city tour.
Altitude, my discretion, on course, Romeo Victor.
It seems like I might be missing one or two of the radio calls there. I'm using liveatc.net to grab those radio calls while I wait for my audio input cable, which should be here any day. So basically, Tower cleared me to, or rather, told me to talk to departure. So I called in on departure, and they told me I can go direct to the city tour. So city tour is basically what we call just fly over the city and look around. Madison is a big part of it is an isthmus, which is a strip of land between two lakes, and the capital, which we just saw pass there, is right on the middle of the isthmus. So for the next couple of minutes, you're going to see me sort of flying around Madison. You see the city lights. Looks like there. I think that's the soccer stadium down there, and I believe right next to the soccer stadium is the hospital. There's usually helicopters coming and going from there. They would talk to approach before doing that. There is the stadium. I'm sorry, not the stadium. The Capitol again. Just passing under my left wing, and I'm turning left and right. There's some traffic here that I'm keeping an ear on, so I stay out of his way. We're still inside the Madison airspace, but it's not busy at all. There's one or two airplanes coming and going, and by keeping my ear on where those airplanes are, I can sort of predict where ATC is going to want me to go. So hopefully I diminish their workload by getting out of the way before he needs to ask me to get out of the way. There's that soccer stadium again, and the Capitol right up ahead. I believe I'm actually flying over one of the car dealerships. I believe this is the BMW dealership that I'm sort of circling here. But it's really pretty out there at night. This really doesn't do it justice. It's a gorgeous night. Maybe look into some better low light camera setups. I think if you look at the bottom camera there with the cockpit view, the visibility is actually a good bit better. So maybe I'll try moving the GoPro Hero 7 up top and see if that looks any better. So we're gonna get set up soon to come back in. It was about a half-hour flight just to get out and have a look. So here we are. We're lining up for runway 3. You can see it up ahead. I believe that's another stadium on the right there. And here we go. Let's talk to ATC.
Runway 3, contact tower 119.3.
Straight in runway 3, tower 19.3.
Citation 5 Delta Lima, runway 3 is available now if you still want it.
We'll just keep it with 365 down there.
Okay.
Straight in runway 3.
Square 0689 Romeo Victor Madison, tail and 3104, runway 3, clear to land.
Runway 3, clear to land, Air Victor.
I promise I'm not that short with ATC. It seems like I'm just picking up. The recording is only really picking up snippets of the communication. A few of the radio calls are missing. On glide slope, let's make Bravo 4.
Square 9 Romeo Victor Gateway to the aircraft southbound on Bravo. Right turn Bravo 3 Delta, taxi south ramp for me this frequency.
Bravo 3 Delta, south ramp with you, Air Victor.
Well, it turns out that was Bravo 3, not Bravo 4. It's a runway 3. Bravo 3 is the first intersection, I believe. Yes, it is. Thanks again for watching, and please comment and subscribe for more videos. Well, guys, have a good night.